Hi, I'm Dahlia.
And I'm Kiara.
As you can see, we're related.
That's why we named our channel Not Twins Reactions, because we're sisters,
not twins. Today, we'll be reacting to TXT's 7th Year, A Moment of Stillness in the Thorns EP.
They're getting back to their roots because with these long ass album names,
For real,
they did it like for the first few good chunk of albums, they had long names.
For not
they
just
obviously
the albums,
had abbreviations because I think this one's like Moment of Stillness is the abbreviation or something like that. But I'm excited. We only reacted to the title track, and that sounded like hot fire, but then we also saw that highlight medley that was also very unique and creative. I love that.
Yes, loved the highlight medley. That was such a unique idea. I was obsessed.
I was obsessed.
Such a unique idea.
Do it again. More people should do it. I don't know what to say. But either way, I'm super excited to hear what this sounds like. We love us some TXT. We love us TXT down. They haven't come out with anything bad. Like, it's that serious. But they do. Okay, one tour we should have just bit the bullet and gone. But the other tours, they made it for us to go because we had prior engagements.
Have not aligned.
I just need to see them so bad live.
Right. Literally, like at this point.
And so hopefully now is the chance if they come.
Now's the time.
Please.
Here's to hoping.
In our favor, please. Because I do really want to see them live. Like, bad.
So badly.
And now they all they're exuding their personalities a lot more. So I really
Can I speak now? Every time I try to talk, you interrupt and start saying something else.
Oh, now you know how it feels.
Ay, cállate. Anyways, I am very excited for this album because I have been waiting, because we said, okay, we be watching highlight medleys and be like, oh, this sounds like a good album, and then we just go and listen to it on our own time and then be like, oh man, we really should have reacted to that shit together and filmed it. So this is the first time we're getting around to actually doing an album reaction. But we weren't able to do it immediately after reacting to the music video. So now I'm like, I've been waiting, skipping around on my playlists to make sure I don't accidentally listen to the wrong song. So I'm very excited that we're finally here doing this.
But the first song is Bed of Thorns.
Oh, this is sounding just like an intro.
It is just sounding like an intro.
Never mind.
바람이 또 불면 온몸으로 마주할 모든 heartbeat 찬란히 흐르는 tears 내 가시도 물을 점점 일곱씩을 켜다쳐도 내 거치는 내 너란 증거 Babe, my bed of thorns 몸을 이야기까지 My bed of thorns 몸을 이야기까지 My bed of thorns 몸을 이야기까지 지난 어제와 다가올 내일 사이 멈춘 시공간 전나도 이 순간은 It's again 우아하게 잠들수록 평온한 이 순간 Oh my
Okay, notes in the back.
Exactly. The harmonies. They're killing it. They're killing it.
They are.
It's catchy.
Right.
Oh, that was good. That was good. I like that a lot.
That was a good intro. That was a good intro to the album. Because both of us just thinking it was going to be just an intro based on the
oh yeah, for sure.
But
that was like a subtle, like nice, smooth ease into the album first song.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that, and it's still very TXT.
Yes,
like it's still like I can only imagine them performing it live. Like it's like just them like walking around and then singing and like being a vibe. Yes.
Mm-hmm. No, the song was definitely a vibe. Liked that a lot. I wanted to. The thing is, I was trying to remember how long it was, but I didn't catch it in time. But I feel like it was like maybe 2.5 minutes, which
2:48.
2:48. Oh, look at you! Thank you. So it was good. It was a longer one then. It was almost 3 minutes. So I can't because I was like, and that's the thing. I was like, well, the fact that the intro was so long helps that, but I was like, there was kind of a bridge, but then also kind of not. So I was like, it's definitely leaning towards a shorter song than not. And it's funny because for Stick With You, the song, because of what they do in the music video, it makes it seem like the song is a lot longer than
than it actually is. Correct.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Stick With You is our next one. Of course, we know this one. Love the song. So this is just us enjoying it again without having visuals. 머물러줘 하루에 하루만 더 헤어질 수 없어 I'll just stick with you 언제부턴지 몰라도 미지근한 너의 태도 낯설기만 한 표정 말투도 더 무슨 말을 할까 난 또 입술만큼 물어 Every night
The MV was spectacular.
Oh my god, they did such a good job.
Such a good job. Such a good job.
헤어질 수 없어 I'll just stick with you 하루에 하루를 더 평생을 만들래 곁에 머물러줘 늘 그랬듯이 Is this a dream?
And then also like the texture in their voices is so nice.
헤어질 수 없어 I'll just stick with you 너무 착한 너를 너무 잘 알아서 오늘 하루만 더 너에게 매달려 마지못해 건넨 하루여도 돼 One more 나나나나나나 이게 사랑인 건지 아니면 미련인 건지 중요하지 않아 너 없이 못 살아 너의 자리 아래서 하루살이 가자 나만 있으면 돼 머물러줘 하루에 하루만 더 헤어질 수 없어 I'll just stick with you 하루에 하루 불평생을 만들래 곁에 머물러줘 늘 그랬듯이 Is this a dream? 헤어질 수 없어 I'll just stick with you 머물러줘 하루에 하루만 더 헤어질 수 없어 I'll just stick with you
I mean, a bop.
A bop. Yeah. I mean, there's It was a bop when the MV dropped. It was a bop with the dancing. It's just a bop, and we all know it. We all know it.
It's
We all
just
know
a
it.
really, really good song. Love it to death. Yes. Got me so excited for the album. So now I'm like, it's perfect. And the first song to the second one like blends so well that it's
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
So it's like the vibe is consistent, which I like so far. But yeah. On to the next one.
Take Me to Nirvana. Do you know who the feature is? Because I don't.
No, I do not. Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Let us know in the comments. Because I didn't realize there was a feature to begin with.
Agreed.
But this feature isn't ringing any bells.
Right.
But I do like to know who the features are when they're featured.
Right.
So.
Have you ever dreamed of a superstar? Just close your eyes and feel hot. Nirvana. Take me to Nirvana. 이 순간에 잠겨 모든 번데기 넘어 맘의 허물을 벗어 외로버릴 듯이 황홀감 같았지. Take me to Nirvana. Take me to Nirvana. 흔들리는 감정 모든 걸 놓은 순간 끝내 자유로워져 또 다른 차원에 홀린 듯이 뛰어 너무해 갈망하는 곳으로 여기야 너와 나 꿈을 꾸었던 장면 오직 그 안에 난 끝내 나를 발시켜 흘려가는 운명 가벼워진 온몸 우린 춤을 출걸 Take me to Nirvana 이 순간에 잠겨 모든 번뇌가 넘어 맘의 허물을 벗어 나를 버릴 듯이 황홀감 같았지. Take me to Nirvana. Take me to Nirvana. Take me to Nirvana.
Ooh,
I like her.
I like that. Hey. Yeah. Those high melodic runs. Me gusta. Okay. I like that.
Yes. That was nice.
And then also it was giving it was giving like you could use the song as like a club scene in a TV show. Just saying.
A lot of them are giving kind of like house music-esque
but not like the house music that just sounds like noise, like that actually.
No, like the vibey, like kind of like we're from Chicago, so I say Chicago house music, but I don't know if a lot of people understand what that means.
But like I could see it being used as like somebody like a transition song, like somebody's mixing into another song.
Yeah,
like sure. I can see it because it has that beat and that rhythm in the back that you're like, oh, people are gonna still keep dancing during that transition.
For sure.
Oh, that was good. I like it. And the progression that the songs are going through in this album right now is actually really good. Like it's smooth. It's not like abrupt or you're like, oh, this is like a whole different take. Like this is
exactly like I feel like if you listen to it like consistently, like everything's gonna flow really, really well, like right into the next song. Like you're not even gonna realize the song changed until you're like, wait, this is different.
Exactly. Until you're like, they're not saying the same words.
Or like the beat changed a little bit. Wait, no, it is a different song. The same it didn't change. It's a different song.
Correct.
Okay, so now we have So What, which like that just makes me think of
BTS.
BTS.
So what?
So I'm like, okay.
Literally.
Let's have another one in there.
Okay, with the rapping. Hey. I don't know how to look at a lyric video to know who's singing this part. It doesn't have a feature, so
like I know they're all members. I'm trying to figure out which one.
I know.
Because I know their voices singing, but that I was like,
yeah.
Because I was like, that can't all have been the same person. I don't think so. It sounded like at least 2 to 3 different people.
Yeah.
Tell me, so what? It doesn't matter. So what? It doesn't matter. So what? It doesn't matter. 우린 강해하고 싶은 음악 내 곁에 있어준 그 모든 사랑들이 모아 여전히 뛰고 있잖아.
Ooh, switch up.
Okay.
중요한 건 그것뿐이야. 최종 결말은 아직이야.
Okay. Yes.
우리만의 길을 골라 with you 내 이유 고민 따윈 던져줘. So what? 어제는 너무 지금 나의 곁에 있는 너와 빛을 모를 길을 우린 달려가지야. It doesn't matter 뭐래도 내 곁에도 so what? It doesn't matter 걱정이 밥 먹여주나 so what? It doesn't matter 벗어 던지고 just dance so what? Tell me so what? Tell me so what? It doesn't matter 호불호 감정 달려도 so what? It doesn't matter 노력이 난 대신해도 so what? It doesn't matter 우린 향해하고 싶은 음악 내 곁에 있어준 그 모든 사랑들을 모아 Tell me so what? Tell me so what? So what? So what? Tell me so what? Tell me so what? So what? So what?
Okay, yes. I liked it. I
I
liked
liked
it.
it. I liked it a lot.
That was
good.
good.
That was vibey. That was like, it was a little jam. I was like, okay.
It was. And
Yeah.
I mean, like, I had to look into the lyrics and everything like that because I need to look into the lyrics and then like when they highlight on YouTube, y'all know. When they highlight the lyrics and so then you can see who's singing what part.
Yes.
Because it feels like it's a Yeonjun heavy song, but I'm
does,
like,
but it might
are they
not be.
matching him?
Exactly.
Because like he's giving like the right flow and vibe, so then you can't like obviously when it was like the singing bits, you can tell.
Like I could tell who was who, right?
Who was
but
who.
like it sounded like he sang all the choruses. He sang the whole beginning.
Exactly,
like, so
but that also doesn't feel right.
way.
That doesn't feel right. TXT
like,
don't be doing that.
TXT doesn't do that. Exactly. So I was like, no, I need to break this down and figure out who's singing what because it sounds similar, but then I was like, but sometimes I'm like, there's different inflections and certain things that I was like, I don't think that it's the same person.
And like,
but I don't know who it is. Like I know for certain, I feel like Mumgyu had some of those lines. I just don't know which ones. But I was like, but then I was like, but it sounded like Subin wasn't in there at all. So that can't be possible.
That can't be right, right? So I definitely need to look at that because I need to know who's singing what.
All the other ones, I can break it down. Like as I was hearing it, I was like, oh, this is da-da-da. Oh, this is da-da-da. Oh, this is that. But for this one, I don't know who is who, and I need to figure that out.
Because they were all trying to match the vibe, which I love. So then it was so difficult to pinpoint.
And, you know, that's like talent. Because, like, I can't even tell when y'all are switching who's singing. Like, such a good job. You did such a good job, like, matching the vibe and making sure, like, it was a consistent vibe throughout the whole song so that, oh, because somebody's vocal tone is so different, it takes you kind of out of what the established vibe of the song is. None of that. So love
Exactly.
that. But now for my curiosity's sake, I gotta be like, who was this?
Exactly. All right. The second to last song is 21st Century Romance. That title just gives TXT alone. Okay.
So this is our
습관이 돼버린 swiping 이 공허함 속 내가 길들인 연거이란 세계에 날 맡겨 이 광 속에서 결국 아무것도 찾을 수 없어 It's a 21st century romance 신화의 soulmate 21st century romance 공허조차 겨워낸 우리 세상 이래 손든 속에서 정말로 뭔가 들린 것 같아 It's a 21st century romance maybe
Okay.
주투를 맞춰 흐릿하게 잊어갔던 내 모습 이과인 너머로 들려오는 자취 따라가 It's a 21st century romance We could be soulmates 온기를 찾네 21st century romance 기계 울리네 내 안에 소리 세상이 난 숲을 속에 나만의 소리 듣게 된다면 It's a 21st century romance baby
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that was
that
kind
was kind of abrupt.
that was kind of abrupt. That was an abrupt ending.
I'm not gonna lie. It was an abrupt ending and it was beautiful and I liked it, but now I'm a little annoyed because they put so much of the instrumental like in between verses at the beginning that I'm like, how long did y'all actually sing for in that song?
But also it was a slower song, so I can appreciate that it was a shorter song. Like, not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
But it was
I'm not even
like,
gonna lie.
even for the slower songs, you're just going jip us? Like, I don't understand. Like, it was beautiful. And I love how, like, dramatic the song sounded.
But you never know. That's the vibe that they were going for.
It is. So I guess that's right.
To be honest, because I could see that song being, like, a song that they're using as, like, a VCR or something, or while they're changing.
So
like, as
true.
a filler. Because sometimes you have to have those songs to be able to use it, because then the boys are just out there performing the entire time. They get tired. Like, they need a moment
to change because, like, the like vibe of this moment in the concert changes. So like, let me go set us up for something.
So I can see where they were going with this.
Okay, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's still a bop of a song. Like, it's still a really good
at least
slow
it's
jam.
2:38, even though it has the instrumentals and whatnot. But at least it's still 2:38. Even with like their songs nowadays that are 2:15 and they're singing the entire time, and you're like, you gave me 2:15. You couldn't even like add a instrumental bridge, like nothing. 2:15 is diabolical.
Yeah,
anything below 2:15, diabolical.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I was just kind of like, because like when the first time after the first like verse and chorus in the first break where it like brought in all the like instruments, I thought it was just gonna be that and then we're gonna start. No, but then it slowed it down and we were there and I was like, are we coming back? Oh, we came back. So I'm just like, what's happening? So I mean, it's a vibe. It's so good, but I'm just like, hello? Just a skosh. But I mean, this is not new to this channel, my issue with the short songs and me
Yeah, no,
jipping
it's not.
music.
You have like that's the bane of your existence, the short songs.
Literally. And then I'm like, and then you're gonna give us a song that's like 2:38, right? So it like just barely hits that 2:30 mark where I'm kind of okay, still not great. Love me a 3-minute song. But then when I actually listen to the song, it's not like
You
one whole
singing?
minute of that is instrumental. Are we kidding? Like, no shade TXT, but come on, that's gotta be a little annoying.
Or they just needed some vocal rest. Who knows?
Are you kidding me? This is the actual album they put out. They need vocal rest on the actual album.
You never know when they're recording.
You are fighting really hard to defend them, but okay.
Because I can just see it using as a filler.
And I guess I can understand that, but
how many
at that point, make it then an intro song or an outro song. Don't make it a song in the dead center of your album.
I mean, but how many albums? Like, not how many albums they have. I'm saying, but how many of their albums have like an intro and outro? Because I also feel like TXT does that. Like, they like to give you, like, there's some songs where like it's in the middle and it's not that much singing.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and do an anthology of TXT, and I don't have time for that right now.
But I feel like
that's just my feelings. It's a beautiful song. I love how dramatic it is. Like, it's stunning, but I can still be annoyed at the fact that you only sang for like,
I mean, that was kind of off-putting. I mean, and then the abrupt ending.
And then that. Like, it's not even like you instrumentaled it out. You just kind of ended.
You just said, damn. And then that was it. It was giving the guitar was about to go and do some riffs. Nothing kakis. Like, let's just end it here, boys and girls. Like, what? Excuse me? The abrupt ending is the bane of my existence. Because I
hate you.
I don't like the just cutting it off. Yeah. Are we supposed to then like make up something in our mind to fill that gap? Because it feels like something's missing. So you either answer it or you don't do it at all. Figure it out. Just saying.
Okay. On to the last song, Dream of Mine.
It's always been a dream of mine. 난 동경의 이 다음의 다음. 난 wanderlust 꿈을 꿔내 불안하게 설레는 채. 난 동경의 이 다음의 다음.
Somebody singing in the background? Right. Like, okay, vibe change. was kind of abrupt ending too.
Oh, no, stop.
It was kind of an abrupt ending too.
It was.
I don't. And then, like, you didn't even give the second vibe change enough time.
Right,
to,
and then you, like,
sink
and then we
in.
never got back to the, like, chorus-esque, even though that song didn't feel like it had a chorus either, so it was
Yeah,
like,
I
I
don't
was
think it had a chorus. It just
right,
felt like verses after verses that are telling a story, but it's
right,
so short to get the full story.
exactly. That's the first song that I felt like it wasn't a complete song, like, we were missing something. Like,
Oh, yeah.
though I did not love how 21st Century Romance did not have enough actual
It felt
vocals,
like a
it
complete
felt like a
song, though.
complete song. This one, Dream of Mine, I'm like, "Did we hello?" Like,
Literally,
even more hellos,
because
because it just kind of like and it wasn't like and I can understand songs that don't follow, like, conventional song structure that's like verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. That's fine. That's not the issue I had. It's just like we started somewhere, we were going somewhere, and then we're just like, "And cut," before we got to the end, and I'm like, "I'm confused."
yeah, because, like, and it's not like it really had, like, it didn't really have an abrupt ending because they, like, faded it out, so it
Yeah,
was but my thing is when you changed to that second vibe, you only gave that second vibe, like, 30 seconds when, like, the other vibe had, like, a minute and 30 seconds, and you're like, "Can we add, like, another 30 seconds to give it a minute and then fade
I
out?"
just like, you didn't even give us enough time to transition into what that was, and then the song ended.
Exactly, like, that vibe got cut off. It's not like the ending was cut off, but that vibe was cut off. And it
Exactly.
was a good one too, so I
Exactly,
was
no, it was a
like
good song. I was living and that's why I was like, I feel like because I was like on that one, the, like, time was up the whole time. So as we were getting closer to the end, I was like, "How are they gonna end this? Because this doesn't sound like it should be ending, but, like, we're getting to the last 10 seconds." Because like, you can kinda tell, "Okay, so we've gone through all of this, all of this, all of this. The song is probably gonna come to its end here soon," right? For
mhm,
this one, we were getting close to the end, and I was watching the time, and I was like, if I was listening to this and did not have any like, notice of when the time would run out, I feel like I would have felt a little more like it was an abrupt ending
yeah,
because, um, I was not like, it didn't feel like we were getting to the end of the song.
yeah,
But yeah. Overall, though, good album.
yeah, the album is
Enjoyed
a
it a
good
lot,
album
like
overall, and
yeah.
it goes all together, like, it
Yes, and
flows
it
together
flows very
nicely.
well from one song to the next, like, when I listen to it as a holistic project without, like, pausing to talk in between each song, I'm gonna very much enjoy it because it's gonna flow right one into the next, into the next,
Yeah,
into the next. It's gonna be
exactly,
really nice.
and it's a
Um
very TXT album.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
This album is like, this is TXT. Like, you'd
exactly,
hear it, and you wouldn't know who's singing, and you're like, "Oh, this has to be TXT, like, this gives TXT."
right. So
So,
it's a well done album, they did a good job with this, I like it a lot. I
yes,
liked it
yes,
a
yes,
lot.
yes, yes.
Well, that wraps up this video. Got any ideas for our next reaction?
Drop them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.